Hello traders, I would like to show you my strategy. It is extremely simple and it blew my socks off because it works so well on Ethereum. Let's say we start in December 2022 and we invest $100 and let this strategy run. Then we would make $26 here. A few days later we make $24. Then we make $3 in a slower trade. We lose $8 here, but we're already at 145. Now we're in 2023, and here the first banger, an $87 positive trade. Just nicely following this uptrend here and exiting at a very smart point. Well, in fact, we could have stayed in the trade here, but no harm done for sure. Another long trade. In fact, these are all long trades. That's how the strategy is configured. A long trade in the plus. There's a loss here. Another big win. A few losses, etc., etc. And we do have losses, but you see that the equity goes up and up. We're almost at 300 now. Now we surpassed 300. And it goes on and on. Another really huge positive trade. There are 3 losers in a row here, which is unusual, but we are crossing the 400 barrier. Another super good trade here, etc., etc. Here you can see that Ethereum is actually in a range. It goes down and up within like 10%, but the strategy is happily making profits. This is almost magical. It goes in at a very nice point down here, gets out, not at the highest point of course, but at a very nice position too. So this strategy is almost magical. It just I'm in awe. So I discovered this strategy only a few days ago, so this is all backtest. You could say backtest is not reality, but given that the strategy is so simple, maybe you agree that there is something to it, and there's a good chance that it will continue making profits. In fact, I got into executing the strategy for real somewhere around this trade. I think I grabbed a bit of this profit and I grabbed a lot of this one here. I stopped the strategy somewhere during this trade because I was afraid and only got in later, so I missed a bit of the profit. I should have trusted my strategy. In fact, I have a vow, and the vow is let the strategy do its thing. If you decide on a strategy, just let it do its trades. Don't kill the trades mid-trade because you think, oh, this is going to be a loser. You never know. Stick to your strategy, and if the strategy makes many losers in a row, then you can kill it. That's a different thing. So yeah, this backtest is looking incredibly good. Here's the curve, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Very low drawdown, incredible profit. Yeah, so how does the strategy work? Well, there's this indicator you may have heard of. It's called the MACD. And that's all we use. This strategy only uses the MACD. In fact, it compares the MACD to 2 constant values, which are 1.6 and minus 1.6. And I made a little variation of the MACD here that just shows these 2 levels. So whenever the MACD is green and goes above the blue stripe, that's our entry signal. And when it goes below the blue stripe and is red, that's our exit signal. It's extremely simple, isn't it? So yeah, and I decided to open source all of this. So here's the indicator. I put the link in the description, of course, and here's the strategy, and it's all published and you can run it too. It's pre-configured for Ethereum, exactly what you see here, so you can get started right away. Yeah, right here, minus 4%, that is the current value of the indicator. It's normalized to this blue stripe. So the lower line is 0%, and the upper end of the blue stripe is 100%. So this is the current value. And the strategy will only operate on each candle. So these are 30-minute candles. It will not open or close trades within one candle. It's possibly an improvement if we did that, but I think I have to upgrade my TradingView to get proper backtests for intra-candle operations. And I just haven't done that yet. I'm not even sure if it makes a big difference. It might save us in cases where there's like a huge red candle and we want to close the trade before this huge candle brings us in a big loss. But so far it wasn't a problem, so all fine. So right here we have this very flat curve. So we are very far away from the 100%, which would give us the next position. The obvious question is, does this work with other coins? I tried a few, and it does not really work with anything else that well. Not even with Bitcoin, although Bitcoin is so similar to Ethereum, so correlated, but I did not have good success here. AVAX is one coin that kind of seems to work. However, this backtest begins at very recently. March 12th. So before that, the strategy did not work. And so this does not give me the best confidence. Before this date, it goes up and down, but it's not really useful. So contrast this to the Ethereum version where it worked since 4 months or so. I can quickly show you the parameters. Shrouded, this just hides the fact that we are using MACD, because I was planning to keep this all secret, but in the end I decided to publish it, so this doesn't matter anymore. This is the starting date for the backtest. You can decide whether to do longs or shorts or both. In my experience, longs work well and shorts don't work at all, really. These are the two threshold values. This one is basically, you have to imagine the minus sign here. And this is just for display. I have these nice trace displays here, and this is just layouting option stuff. Yeah, colors and stuff. Here you can change the position size. It's all just for the backtest. These are the EMA values for the MACD. These ones work best in my experience. So yeah, I'm actually running this AVAX version right now too with real money. And the trade we are in, it was in the positive a little bit, like +10. It was at like -12. Now it's at -5. It's essentially going sideways. It may just redeem itself or not, I don't know. I'm running it. I'm trusting it a little bit. Here's actually the status of my strategies. As you see, I am a broke trader still. I consider myself an almost profitable trader, meaning I think I have discovered enough good strategies now, and I have seen first good profits. But after 1 week of profits, I cannot really call myself a profitable trader yet. So we will see how it turns out very soon. So here you see my ETH strategy, which has extreme profits. LDO was very nice, which I was using a different strategy. AVAX, bit of a problem. BTC, not much happening yet. So I'm using the picture of a well-known celebrity who does not endorse me and hopefully won't sue me, I don't know. This is an AI-generated image of Arnold on a money bill. I really like this after I generated that. So yeah, try this. Go ahead, please. Tell me how it works. I've come to the conclusion that other traders copying me will not hurt my profits. Quite the opposite. So I am very happy to share this with you. Bye bye.